oh, you've finally done something for, to earn your money. So that's the drum pattern. It took about 10 minutes. Normally you'd expect to take like 3 days on like getting drum sounds and programming it, but it was very, 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 very simple. I wonder if, I think we've got, and then after that, we then started to move on the bass, and they wanted to try loads of different ideas with stacking bass sounds. So we'd start off, and they said, oh, we really like the sound of a Jew's harp, doing, 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 doing. So we've got a synth sound that, just one second. Just a minute, sorry. So we spent quite a lot of time trying to get a sound of a synth sounding like a Jew's harp, because we were trying to go for the idea of it being blues but done electronically. So this was the first sound, but it's not that powerful. So then Martin suggested that we try using maybe the Moog. So that's that recognisable part of the bass sound. And then somebody said, well, what about maybe a cello? So, let's see. There's a cello and a real bass guitar. So they're all part of the overall sound. And again, Martin played a bit of the bass, but we sampled it all. And everybody sort of thought, oh, that sounds pretty good. So that's how the bass was made. So it's all 4 elements. Slightly out of balance, but... So then we came to the other major part in the song, which was already there from the demo, which was the which everybody thinks is like a slide guitar. And I'd said, well, I always thought that on the original demo, it sounded like voices. Somebody going, rah, and they all looked at me as though I was mad. And so I said, but if we just combine the 2 sounds, it'd be, unique. It won't be just a slide guitar. So everybody's looking at me as though I was going mad. And I said, yes, it's like somebody's screaming. And Dave finally turned around and goes, what, like this? Rah! I went, yes, exactly like that. So Dave went, all right then, sample this then. Rah! And I went, yeah, that's perfect. And they were looking at me as though I was mad. But that is half of the sound that you hear when you hear the finished article. Let me just solo it. Oh, just one second. It's coming. It's exciting. So if you hear it like that, you can hear a bit of voice in there. And it's Dave just going, so again, Strike two, producer. Slowly, I'm winning. So, that was pretty much all we did for day two. Out we go, parting away. And then we come back in. Next day, we start to do the famous breath. And the breath came about because we were trying harmonica, actually, to do like the bass part and that type of sound. And the sound just wasn't right. But what we did like was the sound of somebody going, and so we got a load of from Martin and I think Alan as well, and then chopped them all together. And that makes up the, it's all from trying to get the harmonica for a bass sound. I think I've got that somewhere. But I mean, you obviously all know that bit. Where have I got it? No, it's not there. But the other major thing that we were trying to get was this feeling of it being more loose or played or organic or all of those rubbish words to describe moving them into a different place. So the other major thing was the way that they approached vocals. And traditionally, Dave would sing loads and loads and loads and loads of vocals, as do most singers, and then you comp them, sit there and select the best bits. Whereas my approach is one of, let's do 3-4 takes, and then just what has the best feeling, and then we'll take bits that, at a time, or, and the performance is not great, from one of the other takes. And the band were really, really, really unsure about doing this. But to their credit, that was the one song on all of Violator that we did by Dave doing 3, I think it was 4 takes, and piecing it together like that, which I think is one of the best vocals on Violator. But I mean, the band, they have differing opinions about it. But I think it gives all the energy to the track because it feels lively and it's not totally chopped up as a lot of their music had been in the past. And I think that and the electric guitar with the acoustic guitar are the things that give the track total drive, total energy, not from synthesizer.